Hello friends and relatives, this is Gibmaker playing System Shock 2. Thank you first of all to Ciox or Ciox or whatever your name is, CIOX, who pointed out that when it says repair here, that is just a repair check to remove the key, but the table isn't in fact broken. So I am going to install one there. That's a good table to use because you run back and forth past it quite a few times. Someone didn't finish their soda pop. Having done that, I am now going to head back a bit. Today's big plan is to indeed get into the Rickenbacker without completing deck 6. And I will explain the big plan for doing that as we go along. Just forgot the basketball. So I was pointed to a speedrun tutorial by a guy named Big Jim. That's interesting. What is that? Oh, it's a can of Coke. It's just rolling along for some reason. Anyway, yeah, Big Jim made a tutorial. First of all, I was wrong about this door here. I thought that it opened after you set the self-destruct on engineering. But actually, after you do that, then there's that whole extra little plot bit where you go into the shuttle bays and blow up the shuttles. That's what's supposed to happen next. And furthermore, that event doesn't start until after you both set the self-destruct in engineering and do the ops override on deck 4. You have to get both of those out of the way. So I already hit the self-destruct on engineering. Check out this suppression. Pretty good, does the trick. And now I'm just going to head down to ops. Now, you might recall, last time I was there, I looked in through the window at the ops override button, and with a sense of... Shoot, didn't want to go back. I said with great authority that it was impossible to break your way into the little ops office and hit that button early because it was a keycard door instead of a number pad door. However, there is a rather trippy little glitch you can use to actually hit that button without having to open the door, and I'm going to go do that right now. There's a guy named Big Jim made speedrun tutorials, and this glitch, it's called the ops override glitch, or the ops override trick, or however you want to say it.
Power drained.
And let me just switch these up. Guess I should recharge those. Oh, you can't equip duplicate implants? How long has that been a rule? Oh well. What was I saying? Ah yes, the speedrun tutorial. So thank you for demonstrating this this little glitch. I obviously, well, I'm not doing a speedrun, but I can still use it to further my own purposes. Am I even going the right way? Let me check. Where the heck am I? I'm there. I believe I want to go there, actually. That's it. So I have gone entirely the wrong way. That's okay. I can prattle. I can do some good chatter while we're walking. What's some good chatter? Oh yeah, Big Jim also explained a bit more about the... I just went in a circle. About falling through the floor. That glitch. It's not dying above the maintenance ladder that makes you fall through the floor. It's actually... when you die and your body it has some momentum in the air, you will actually hit the ladder and grab onto it. And the glitch is, well, there's actually a couple glitches that all come together. It's like, crap. If you turn into a dead body and you're kind of sailing through the air because you got some momentum, if you hit a ladder, you will be able to move around. And then moving on the ladder as a dead body, you trigger the map change, and that makes it screw up. Yeah, you get the general idea. Basically, huge, big glitch. I don't know how anyone ever figured it out. Okay, so here we are. So, the essence of the glitch, you stand right about here. Notice that I'm facing the button. I'm facing the panel. I'm going to save it there. And now also I have the use key bound to the mouse wheel, so I can spam it like that. Now I'm going to head down here to this room, stand on the table and look directly up. So I figure I'm directly below the panel now. And now what I'm going to do is jump, quick load, and then... Yeah, I did it.
I can now transfer my magnificence to the Rickenbacker. Proceed to the engine core on the engineering deck. There you can set the core overload to my control. By entering the authorized destruct code 94834. Once you have done...
Okay, I was trying to be patient, trying to let Shodan finish, but she takes so long. So yeah, the basis of that glitch, whoa, is that for a split second,
Hi there.
after
Please
I
make your selection.
why don't I hack this while I'm talking? For a split second after I loaded the game, the button was highlighted, and by spamming the use key with the mouse wheel, I was able to actually activate it. Why does that work? I have no idea. I have no idea how anyone ever figured it out. I assume it's just kind of like to determine what object is active in your view.
Reinitialized.
These Sci-Hypos are so expensive. They're much more expensive than elsewhere. Oh well.
Value wrap. Thank you for choosing value wrap. Please make your selection. Please make your selection.
So it probably checks two things in order to determine what object is active in your view. Before I go on, I'm just going to visit these upgrade machines. So I'm going to, at this time, get my research and my exotic weapons maxed out, so that I can use the worm launcher soon. Put one into each of those. And hopefully I will receive enough cyber modules going through the Rickenbacker in order to get that done before I get to the worm launcher. I'm sure glad I haven't had any more company going through here. Uh-oh. You know what else I should have checked? I should have checked what chemicals are needed for the worm launcher. Okay, we're back. So, I looked up what I would need to research the worm launcher, and according to in the normal game, you need molybdenum and selenium. I cannot predict whether System Shock SECMOD is going to change that. But there's molybdenum on deck 5, so I'm just going to go grab it. And now you get to watch me try and remember which way it is. Pretty sure it is in this direction. Isn't that the chemical storeroom right there? It ought to be labeled thus, but no wait, no it's not. The chemical storeroom is this way. I might as well get a more useful psi skill ready. That was pretty useful, I'd say. So yeah, in all the decks that I've been through, there was no selenium mentioned in any of the logs. So I hope this isn't going to be some annoying thing where it's only available on deck 6. But oh well, that's the way it goes. Actually, there's one silly thing about the strategy that I'm going to use to get it. And I will explain why it's silly when I get there. I also have an empty beaker to use up, so I'm trying to keep an eye out for any worm piles to gather up. Oh, I'm right beside the chemical room. Here it is. Oh, hopefully there is molybdenum. There it is. Get that for later. What is that one? It's cesium. Okay, I think I can trust that SECMOD did move around the chemicals, but they also kept the logs accurate, so that's good. That's good. Alright. So, even though the game makes you do the ops override before letting you set the self-destruct in the engine core, apparently the way the flags are set up, the shuttle bay event won't start until after you've done both. So having done both, when I return to Deck 6, Shodan ought to give her speech about going to the shuttle bays. Let's go there and see. Where's this worm? I'm tired of him. Well, there's one other... I'll show you another trick from the speedrun. Obviously it's not really going to benefit me, but once again, you use relocation, you put one there, facing that way, and then step away from it, lean to the right, and then teleport to it.
Insufficient psi.
Oh. Okay, get your psi up, then lean to it, and then teleport through. See how I'm leaning through the door? I can actually hit the button like this. And that's a trick that they use in the speedrun to skip that whole thing. Oh, here comes Shodan.
Beware, insect. The situation has changed. That they sense our intentions and are loading shuttles with their offspring.
There.
They
See, she just
will
opened
not
that door.
escape my wrath. You must proceed to the shuttle.
Hey, check this out. I'm going to use relocation. I'm actually going to use it.
Shuttles. They have a taste for your blood.
Watch this. Oh! Okay, put the note up there. Oh no, and then I'm going to fail. Ow. Okay, my big plan screwed up because I had to go look at the node. Let that guy chase me down here, and then poof! But of course, he is going to slowly walk back up here anyways. So that won't last for long. Alright, I'm just going to try to move swiftly. Let's try and pyro this guy. Of course, it's going to be tough because... I guess a speed booster would be useful here. Uh-oh, camera. Did I get it? Alright. While running forward, I'm going to hit a speed booster. Oh! I'm just going to get out of here. Tired of this scene. Oh, I'm going to have a lot of fun stuff waiting for me when I get back up there. Let's just get my strategy ready. Worm launcher, annelid setting. Oh, there's that midwife who's going to be up there too. I don't know what I'm going to do. This is a mess. This is a big mess. Oh! Okay, so you're dead. Makes me feel good knowing I killed a man. I really ought to recharge this shit. Okay, now. Oh, it takes so many steps. Got advanced regen. And I'm going to try out this detonation thing. Off screen, I actually did give it a whirl. It's not that spectacular, but we'll see. Let's see what it actually does. Fuck! Okay. I'll take that. So yeah, indeed I did overcharge once. I forgot my stupid rule about not trying to do a charge shot with tier 5. In fact, yeah, all my implants are almost empty. I really ought to take care of that. Get that shit recharged one of these days. And now, I did not manage to blow away the camera. I took a few clumsy shots. Listen to that exciting music. Well, you're a bit late on the uptake, exciting music. Is that another rumbler over there? That's a bit ridiculous. Oh! Another rumbler over here! How does this happen? Oh. Okay. Worm launcher. I can deal with this. I like this. Crap! Crap! Okay, advanced regen. Tier 2. Anti-entropy. Worm launcher. And now, shooting him. In fact, if he's pressed up against me like this... Yeah, there we go. Might as well. Ugh. Alright, I'm sure that that little show, kind of an insult to the good old Rumbler there. Doesn't treat him with the majesty that you expect. How many worms have I got left? Yeah, I threw away one French Epstein device, I remember. And I shouldn't have. See if I can just get his attention. Coming? Yep, he's coming. Alright. The one thing that I don't want to happen is get backed up against a wall or an object. Okay, he's also dead. Now I will suppress this guy. There we go. Took care of that.
We are reinvented.
Got to do. I swear, this is the low point of the game. Trying to use a melee on these guys. I'm just gonna burn them. I got lots of firepower by this time. Lots of side points. Okay. So here is the controversial thing that I'm going to do. Is you need the shuttle bay access card to open up these little rooms. And there isn't a way to get the shuttle bay access card or to glitch your way through these rooms. The shuttle bay access card is Index 6. And there's no way to glitch your way through these doors. 'Cause I didn't see any tips about it on the speedrun walkthrough. I figure if there were a way to do it, then they would do it. Because, obviously, you know, these people have put a lot of work into it. I'm just going to try the leaning trick. See if there's any benefit. And I'm sure that if this actually was useful, they would have done it already. Yeah, there's nothing to lean into there. So... here's the controversial thing that I'm going to do. I am going to spawn a shuttle bay access card with the console cheat. What is the command to do that? Summon obj shuttle access key. Got it. And there we go. That's going to let me in. Now, the reason that's controversial is because if I am going to admit spawning items into this Let's Play, then why the heck don't I just spawn a worm launcher? Oh, you just use that. You don't break it. Oh, we got lots of special friends down there. What are grenades set to at the moment? I keep changing it up, and then it's never what I expect, and then I drop them on my feet. Hand grenade. So... apostrophe. Apostrophe. Yeah, that's nice and inconvenient, eh? Ugh! Let me in! Oh, I missed that time. So yeah, if I'm gonna start spawning items, it kind of ruins the magic. Oh, it's gonna be so tough to get that guy. How the hell am I gonna do it? Oh, French Epstein, perfect. Okay, I'm just gonna save it now so I don't waste too much stuff battling these guys. I probably should have saved before tossing away those couple of grenades. So look at that, that didn't even hurt him. That missed him. Alright, I'm just gonna concentrate, no talking for a second. Egg right down there.
It's my job to worry.
Okay, that's done. So another okay, that's all done. What was I saying? This keeps happening, people. I forget what I'm talking about. What was I talking about? I'm not going to do anything else till I remember again. Okay, folks, I'm back. And I'm ready to have some fun, ready to work. I just needed a minute there to figure some stuff out. One of the things that I tried to possibly get around... never mind, what am I saying? Yep, here we are, System Shock 2, playing the game. As I was saying, it kind of sucks to... start using console cheats, because as I started to say, it spoils the magic. It makes it seem artificial once you realize that you can just use cheats. I mean, you know, you could just put in the console cheat right at the beginning of the game, this one, and then start with all your stats maxed out. It's fun to do sometimes. But it really spoils the sense of narrative. Oh, there's a special dude. I like to use electrokinesis on these guys. I don't like to get the crap kicked out of me. Okay. Something I do like about those rocket ones is you just keep moving and the projectiles can't hit you. Oh, there's a third one. Where? Whereabouts? Oh, there it is. Found it! Ha, I can hit you and you can't hit me. So yeah, the question is, why don't I just spawn a worm launcher? I could. And now that I've demonstrated that console cheats aren't off the table in this playthrough, there really isn't a reason other than I just want to I want to execute this nifty little plan. And I actually spent quite a while off screen researching and trying to find any possible way that I didn't have to spawn that shuttle key. Like, is there a way to complete this section of the game or skip this section of the game without without having to get into the shuttle bays? And well, no, I couldn't figure anything out. Whoa, why did I pick up part of the turret? Can I recycle that? No, I can't. Can I query it? What's the point of this? Why would I want to pick it up? That's so weird.
The glorious transformation is over.
I am one of the many. I repeat my
Thoughts on this device is a record of history. We began this journey as
pilgrims of commerce. We now continue it as pilgrims of grace.
I believed in money.
Yeah, look at that. Look at me save scumming. I mean, if I'm going to use console cheats... Who am I kidding? I don't care about this game, clearly. No, I do care about this game. Nah, not worth it. Not worth taking heavy losses just to open a random hackable crate. I've beat this game quite a few times, legit. I'm using codes this time around in an affectionate manner, I think, because I love this game. I don't want to face that guy again. I'll go back the other way. I love this game so much, I just wanted to experience it in a new way. Cool, a repair kit. And yeah, I mean, we know the whole game is artificial. It's just... if you play by the rules, you know, if you have to earn all the cyber modules in order to purchase the high-level skills, it's just, it makes you... that's what makes it meaningful. Because it's storied. You're playing by the rules. And yeah, you can cheat. Of course you can cheat. But it's your own loss. You know, unlike some games, like The Division, there is actually some value in playing it, just normally. The vanilla gameplay is actually enjoyable. So, cheating to get the prizes isn't the only thing that you want to do. Yeah, like, I'm bringing it round to current events now, as you can see. I'm sure you've heard about the great controversy concerning The Division and all the cheaters. Doesn't Shodan have something to say here? Yeah.
My creation, once again, is one step ahead of you.
They've managed to destroy the shuttles.
I don't want to take toxin from that. Thanks a lot. Thank you very much. What was that? Oh crap. Okay, you know what? I think I'll just burn this one away. Burn, worms! Yeah, so apparently, in The Division, you might as... that's like another 8th generation game, so the only value in playing it is just to complete a long, dull, tedious chore of a mission in order to have the opportunity to roll for random loot at the end. That's the only thing people like about it. They don't actually like playing the mission. And so, of course...
Hi there. Please make your selection to choose value wrap.
when they put out the what's it called? It's like, I don't even remember the name of it. That's how forgettable it is. I don't even remember the name of the mission or what it's called. It's like assessment, or it's a giant log when you have to fight 15 waves of guys. It's all the same. It's completely boring. It takes 2.5 hours to do by some accounts. And so something like only 20% of the people who've completed this mission actually did it legit. Everyone else has been taking advantage of exploits, clipping through the map and stuff, just because, you know, they don't care about running the mission, they care about getting the token at the end. Because that's what's valuable in 8th gen video games, in these massive multiplayerly online in-game economy bullshit games. That's all that matters. It's all that they put effort into. How do I install this? There we go. I don't know if this is a real statistic or if I heard it from somewhere erroneous, but apparently 80% of the people completing that mission have done it using like cheats and glitching and shit like that. And so people at Bungie, they're like, oh, okay, this is a cool part. I'll shut up for a second. Keep an eye on like sci-hypos. Yeah, the mission is so boring that the vast majority of people glitched through it, and so they're considering punishing people who glitch through it by, like, you know, banning them or some shit like that. And it's like, a couple points. First of all, what's the big problem with glitching through a mission? If you want to. I mean, I'm glitching and cheating my way through this run-through. It doesn't mean I hate the game. I love the game. I'm just doing it a different way. Well, you know, what's the problem if someone feels like glitching their way through a mission? And the problem is because it's got, you know, a good old in-game economy. Since the in-game economy, you know, having your numbers being slightly higher, they want you to feel like you have to work to get your numbers high. And, you know, the point of having high numbers is that you can show off how much higher they are than other people's. You know, these are all things that 8th gen gamers value. Well then, yeah, it's kind of breaking the singular point of the game if people can get their numbers high unfairly. Know what I mean by that? And, oh, okay. I'll accept it this time. Are you kidding me? When it comes twice, that pisses me off so much. What the hell was I saying? Oh, yeah, 8th gen games are stupid. No big surprise. But yeah, the reason people are glitching it is because they don't care about actually playing the mission. The actual mission is boring. Oh my god, I did it again! And also, that mission is so fucking cynical. They're like, okay, to advance in the game, to get the next higher set of numbers, you have to go through this insanely, tediously long exercise. It's like, as I said, it takes 2.5 hours to finish this mission. This completely, and there isn't even any progression as you're going along. It's just 15 waves of the same guys that you've been fighting all along. In the same place. You have to not have a life in order to get through it normally. and it's boring, and it's pointless, and it's the only way to access the next higher set of numbers. So it was done cynically. What's this, a new thingy? Oh, interesting. Okay. I don't know what that is. That might be new. Maybe not. We'll find out. Okay, now here's something neat. Oh my god, the game made us think we're going to meet Delacroix, but of course no, she's dead.
They've got me now, and Chopin has abandoned me. I'm not surprised. I've discovered her plans for the faster than light drives. Her will is only matched by her imagination. If she gains access to the
Alright, so even though Delacroix was capable of sending us emails, it was quite a long time ago that she actually contacted us and told us to come find her here. She didn't see fit to actually give us the important information in the email that she sent remotely. Or you know, furthermore, she could have sent us a second email or a third, or even, you know, she could have started recording this log of hers in advance of when she was lying there dying. Lots of things she could have done to give us the critical information that she ultimately did not manage to give us because now she's dead. Yeah, that's Delacroix. There goes her. Now check this out. You notice she gave us 10 cyber modules. Look what happens when we leave. Oh!
I hope you enjoyed our little rebellion, irritant.
Huh.
But remember what Shodan gives.
She is more than able to take away.
So yeah, I actually forgot to set this up. I could have demoed something here. If you use teleportation, if you put your teleportation spot outside the cargo bay, then after you get those 10 cyber modules, you can warp your way out and skip that little event where Shodan takes them away. And then you would have 10 extra cyber modules. Which is a neat little trick, although in order to get the teleportation skill, you have to spend much more than, you have to spend more than 10 just to get the teleportation. So really you're just kind of reducing the net cost of teleportation. Okay, the big robot's still down there, so I'm not going to go down there and get it.
Hi there. Please
What's
make
going
your
on here? Anything
selection.
else I need here? No. Okay, so I'm going to avoid the robots down there by heading out this way. Is the music still supposed to be going? I have a feeling it's not supposed to have looped constantly throughout this whole area. Pretty sure it just plays once and then shuts up. So I'm not sure what's going on here. It's kind of annoying, isn't it? This is a very, this particular music track. It's one of the more, what's the word? Loud and obnoxious ones. Yeah, so basically, that's Cargo Bay A. Delacroix sends the message, tells you to go into Cargo Bay A, and as you noticed, the only way to get in is to wait until you've blown up that one shuttle with the sympathetic resonator, and then go through the blown open cargo bay doors. First couple times I played, I didn't know that. So I beat the game one or two times without even, before I go on, I should check to see if there's arsenic to be found for this research. Okay, there's one arsenic on hydroponics. I don't even need adrenaline to kill those guys anymore. Very nice, okay. I've been told there's arsenic here. I'm just going to apply that to the research. And head back up. And we're back. I just noticed that the fire ambience effect is on me still. That must be glitched. I think it's going to be there for the rest of this Let's Play. So you get one free fire aura thing for the remainder of your play. That's your reward. Just going to charge past these guys.
Is someone there?
I need a real pyro field to take care of this guy. Very fun, very nice. And by the way, if you're interested in hearing some people talk shit about The Division a bit better than I did, yeah, you'll find many such videos on YouTube. I'm trying to play this game at the same time as talking, so I don't always articulate as well as I could. So let's see what this research is. Goo organ. Best counteract annelid-based toxins. Any toxin removal you engage in will be 100% more efficient. Now that is darn useful. I'm gonna read the whole thing. Okay, so they wrote this one seriously. They wrote some serious flavor text to try and match the serious tone of the game here. I was expecting something kind of silly and churlish, like with some other things SECMOD put in. All right, so here's one more. So yeah, here we go. Got this door open without visiting the command deck. But watch this. Normally, when you go through here,
Our will creates a wall to block your
Progress. Probably meet us on the bridge of the wall.
Let us discuss your future.
okay. That was just a demo. Okay, well basically, we don't want Kerenchkin to start that whole thingy where he creates a will to block our progress, because that makes us go back to the bridge. So here's the trick that was shown. Now the wall showed up before. Maybe the spider sets it off too. Maybe that's why it kept happening early. If I put relocation here, this is very strange, but you can stand on top of relocation nodes. At least the guides assured me that you could. There we go. I made that work. Alright, so of course it will,
You perform well for an insect. Transmitting cyber modules.
thanks for the cyber modules, but the real reward is the sense of that I did something. Alright, so that's it. We have skipped Deck 6. Now I'm here on the Rickenbacker. Oh, I'm out of the Rickenbacker. That was fast. That was a brief stint on the Rickenbacker. And I'm going to leave it here for today. In the next episode, I will progress through the Rickenbacker in an attitude of great triumph. And then, well, the last thing to worry about is what's going to happen on the bridge with that that tentacle shooting across and blocking my way. I know that I will be able to use relocation to get out again. I can just drop a node in the elevator and then teleport back to it. But then having done that, will I be able to get back onto the bridge again after that? I have no idea. I have no idea, but I'm just going to run ahead and work it out. We're done. We're done.